Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gigantic Friday. Of course, it is Friday night around here. We were supposed to start right at 10 o'clock, but we weren't completely ready. In fact, we were still in the car driving home by then. There's this one restaurant we go to every Friday night, and yeah, we were still hanging out there while we were actually on the way back from here. So, from there at 10 o'clock, we were still driving in the car. So we were supposed to start 17 minutes ago, but that didn't end up happening. So here's what's on the agenda tonight. We're going to have sort of like a little post game show for the Muskies game that happened tonight. Muskies did win 4-0. That was a huge win there against Fargo. We're going to go in depth with that here in a minute. We're also going to have, right now, I got game one of the World Series on the television right now. So we're going to have live play-by-play / analysis for that all the way up until the game ends. Right now, it's tied in the top of the eighth, 5-5. So we could potentially be going a bit long tonight. We'll see, but hopefully not too late. And then we will also. We were supposed to have the $1 million drop live earlier tonight at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. 6 East or 6 Central Time. But unfortunately, the studio was not able to be used at that time. My mom still works from home, and her computer's right over there. It's within probably a good 2-3 feet away from here. So unfortunately, I could not use the studio. In fact, I'm thinking about possibly moving because we have a spare bedroom in the back there down here in the basement that I might move into so that I can film videos. I'm not just limited to, 3 days of the week. Sometimes it could be less than that depending on if my mom's making up hours and stuff. So then I could use it every day whenever I want to, and just kind of have fun with that. So yeah, we're gonna finish the $1 million drop. We're only gonna finish the current game, so we won't get into a brand new game or anything like that. So that's the status on that. So yeah, 5-5, top of the eighth. Like I said, we're gonna be here throughout the rest of the game tonight. So yeah, it's currently 1-2. That is the count. So here we go. We'll get started with our sort of little pregame show we got going on here between, or well, postgame rather, I should say. What are you doing down here?
Checking laundry for one.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll go over the Muskies game here tonight that just took place, just got done. Probably about half an hour, 40 minutes actually. We'll call it 42 minutes if we're talking exact time. But yeah, we had one of the bad referees that we always get for games like this. Lily is his last name. We don't really care about his first name because that's he's only known by Lily. I mean, that's what his name says on the nameplate of his referee jersey. But yeah, we got the one bad ref that we love to hate. Well, everyone loves to hate. In fact, last week he was officiating a game. They had 6 guys in one penalty box and like 3 in the other. Like it was crazy. So yeah, and boy oh boy. But surprisingly, each team got 4 penalties, which I don't know. So it was pretty evenly split there. Of course, we won 4-0 because we're cool, of course, because why not, right? Okay, what else we got going on here? Yeah, like I said, we got the World Series going on right now, game number 1 of that. Yeah, okay, so we're now going to go through all the goals that were scored for the Muskies game. We had the first goal came just 4.5 minutes in. Sam Deckut scored from Dylan Godbout and Garrett Brown. And then Sawyer Scholl scored the second goal 6 minutes later from Tommy Lepinen. Excuse me, that was 2-0 at the end of the first. I just noticed here, the one guy on Fargo, his name's Charlie Russell. He got 3 of the 4 penalties. He got a roughing call, and then he got he got a hooking, and then he got a high sticking, and then he got a roughing call. So 3 different penalties like that. Woo, boy. All right, so what's going to happen now is that we're going to take a break a minute, just in case, he walks down here again, because we are live. So what's going to happen is that we're going to watch. I apologize for all the stuff we got here. I mean, especially that sort of, shelf. It's really messy. So live coverage of the World Series right now. So it is in commercial, but there you go. Sorry about that, everybody. We're back. So back to what I was saying. So yeah, it was 2-0 at the end of the first, and then in the second period, Sioux City just kept the streak going. Well, not there wasn't really a streak. Well, a goal streak there. 3-0 was the score at the end of 2 after Ryan Conley's goal. 47 in. Then the third period, Musketeers continued to be dominant. Ryan Conley again getting 2 goals on the night. That was assisted by Grant Slukinski. He had 2 assists on the night, and Garrett Brown also had 2 assists. So it was a multi-point game for multiple players on the team tonight, either 2 assists or 2 goals. That was the multi-point part of it. And then we had our backup goaltender in, Coy Kokendorfer. He got the shutout for that game. Then for some reason, the league, they put out the 3 stars of the game. Well, for some reason, I don't know why, but league could be weird sometimes. They put down Anthony Mangini. He plays for the other team. They put him down as the 3rd star of the game. Like, oh, what? Sorry, we gotta keep an eye on the game because I'm also, kind of right now. Kyle Tucker's up to bat. It's 0-1 currently. Next pitch was fouled. But yeah. Let's take a look at the other scores from the league tonight. Team USA won to Youngstown in overtime 3-2. Des Moines beat Sioux Falls 3-2, and then of course our game, and then Muskegon beat Madison 5-3. Omaha beat Lincoln 4-1. That was the other one there as well. Now tomorrow's games. Tomorrow afternoon. In fact, they got 2 afternoon games. Chicago at Green Bay, and then Dubuque at Waterloo. Then Cedar Rapids takes on Des Moines at 6 o'clock. City takes on Fargo at 6 o'clock. And then Muskegon takes on Madison at 7. And then Lincoln is in Tri-City. Oh. Okay, it was a base hit by Kyle Tucker. He's on first, bottom of the eighth, one out, tied up at 5 apiece. So yeah, we have Lincoln at Tri City also tomorrow night. So yeah, that will basically coincide with gigantic Saturday night. Tomorrow night, hold on. That'll be part of tomorrow night's game, and then tomorrow night for gigantic Saturday, it will start at 8:30, 7:30 Central with the pretty much end of the second slash beginning of third period of the Muskies game in Fargo. Plus, we'll have game 2 of the World Series here, etc., etc. All right, so we have some NHL games to get to. We got some NBA games to get to. I mean, we really got a lot left to talk about here. Currently, right now, Canucks lead the Penguins 2-0 in the second. End of the first, the Coyotes lead the Jets 2-1. The Golden Knights beat the Ducks 4-zip earlier tonight. Then the Islanders beat Carolina 6-2. Bruins beat the Blue Jackets 4-0, and then the Devils beat the Avalanche 1-0. And I thought there'd be more games for a Friday, but I guess NBA is kind of dominant on Friday. It seems like. I mean, ESPN has their coverage of it. I'm not gonna get into those games because we'll get into those games tomorrow night. We'll head now to the NBA. Right now in the third quarter, Trailblazers lead the Rockets 76-69. In fact, the score just changed when I was just reading that. The Suns beating the Pelicans 57-52. Right now they're leading that at the half. Okay, we started at 10-16, everybody, just so you know. I just wanted to make a little note of that. Yeah, Suns at the Pelicans. I already went into that. Well, Pelicans at the Suns, I should say. Then the Hawks beat the Pistons 136-112. Very, very high scoring game there. Then Magic beat the Hornets 113-93. The Cavaliers beating the Celtics in overtime 132-123. The 76ers beating the Raptors 112-90. Pacers beat the Wizards 127-117. The Bucks beat the Knicks 119-108. Then the Timberwolves beat the Lakers 111-102. The Spurs beat the Bulls 129-124. And then the Nuggets beat the Jazz 117-101. There was some college football action because they got college football on Friday nights too. Just so you know. I don't know. I guess none in the top 25, but there were 2 in the top 25 last night with Utah at Washington State, and then of course NC State at Virginia Tech. I believe the Phillies have just made a pitching change. Yes, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And the very first time is a pitch over to first base, a pickoff attempt there on Kyle Tucker. Yuli Gurriel's up at bat now. Yeah, Tucker's on first, nobody else. And first pitch by him is at 100 miles per hour, fouled. So yeah. All right, now we've got through all the stuff I had planned. It's now time to play the $1 Million Cup live. Here we go. It is currently 10:30 right now, so we just crossed the first half here of the hour. And throws late there, but they got the out at second. Almost had Gurriel out there at first, but the throw was a little late. 4-3, I believe, is what it was. Yeah, Bones at third, so. Yeah, that was a nice. That would have been a nice double play, I'll tell you that. But Gurriel, he just ran too fast to first base in order. Oh yeah, there's a replay right now. The ball wasn't even in the frame once he touched the bag. So yeah. All right, it's to continue on. I just answered question 3 when we left. I said at the end of that episode we had 550,000. Well, I counted back all the money, and I think I said at the end of the episode I had $575,000. So yeah, that is where we're at right now. $575,000 We're at question 4. This is after we get done with this, we'll be halfway done with the game. So here we go. Let's play the $1 million drop live. Here we go. All right, here are the 4 possible answers. Mother of 8, Octomom. Nadia question. What nickname was given Nadia Solomon, a woman from Southern California who gave birth to 8 babies in January 2009? Okay, we're going to the 9th now, currently in this game. I think they just struck out. Who was that? I think that was Alex Bregman who they just struck out there. Look, people, I know my baseball, okay? After hockey, like, the sport I watch the most is baseball. So, like, okay, just chill out. I better put the game cast on here so that, because I could be eliminated from this game at any time, and I'm, like I said that, we're going to be here until the game's over. So with the way it's going right now, this could end up going 2 extra innings. We'll have to see. We could be down here all night for all we know. So we're going to put 1 minute on the clock. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh shoot. Well, technical difficulties. This is live, just so you know. Holy crap. Okay, this. Alright, 60 seconds. Alright, it's on the clock. Here we go. Alright, I'm leaning towards, remember, we have to keep 1 drop zone clear. I'm leaning on Octomom. I feel like that name kind of sticks with me, so I'm going to put all $505,000 of my money on Octomom. Alright. Here we go. $575,000. Look, I just dropped my cards down here. We're going to stop the clock. Still was 35 seconds left. There was still time to change. But no. Sorry, there was pink streamers here in the way. Oh, and just so you know, everybody, I did not change the set from last week. That is because yesterday I had a really bad cramp in my right leg. And I could not walk normally for, like, the rest of the night. So I, like, couldn't really function properly. I couldn't, like, walk up the like, even if because I use, like, a little step stool, and I bet you I would have fallen off of that, and that would have hurt me even more than I already was. So I decided not to take any chances. So the colored streamers are the same this week. It was going to be like a rainbow themed. So yeah, I don't know. My leg just was just not good. Let's say that. All right. Here we go. Let's see what's all going to drop. Well, let's see if Octomom is the correct answer, because that's where we placed all of our money on. Octomom is the correct answer! We still got all $575,000 in play. Let's move our money back. Woo! All right. So now we're going to drop 1 drop zone. So now there will be 3 possible answers. I mean, there will still be 4 possible answers, but we have to narrow it down. We have to right away eliminate, right? We have to eliminate. Well, first, the question will pop up, and I'm going to choose what to eliminate. Then I'll read the question and the 3 possible answers, okay? So, here we go. Next question. All right. I'm looking at the question. Okay. I know which one I'm going to eliminate here. All right. The 3 possible answers are Pakistan, Egypt, South Africa. Here's the question. What country did Sukarno help lead to independence in 1945, becoming its first president? Remember, we have to leave one drop zone clear, so here we go. Alright, this one I have a feeling we'll lose money on because I'm going to put some of it on Egypt and some on South Africa. I don't think it would be Pakistan. So we're going to put, let's see, I'm leaning more towards Egypt, so that's where I'll put the majority of my money, I think. So we'll have, that's 100, 200, 300. This is 300, and then I'll put the remaining. Okay, I'll put the rest of my money here on South Africa. Alright, and I'm going to lock it in. Alright, 16 seconds left. Alright, let's see if South Africa, or well, let's see what drops. Oh, we lost it all! Well, in fact, the answer I thought it wasn't was the correct answer. So we would have lost all of our money even if we put money on all the drop zones. We would have lost it all because I eliminated Indonesia because that was one of the answers. But apparently that was the correct answer, unfortunately. Which I kind of figured, but you know. So unfortunately, we lose all of our money. And tonight, the drop is over for us. But that's okay. I mean, we still got the whole rest of the season ahead of us. So, whoops. I dropped one of my cards. So, yeah, unfortunately, we did not win. But, yeah, that's okay. You know, you can't win them all, right? So, the only wins we have had this season have come in the form of $1 million wins. Of course, we had a $2 million win the first episode, and then we had two $1 million wins during the pilot. So, it seems like right now the only time we win is when we have $1 million. So, if part of that $1 million's gone, chances are we probably won't win the game. We won't make it through, but yeah, I don't know. I think that could be just a coincidence. I don't know. Who knows? It could be, the drop could be telling me something that I don't know about. Something to think about. Alright, that is done for all the stuff I had planned. So right now we're just going to strictly focus on coverage right now of the World Series. Well, game one at least. Right now Kyle Schwarber is up at bat. It's a tie game at 5 still, and oh boy, that was a good, wow. Usually I harp on the umps a lot for, you know, missing strikes, but that was perfect. It was just inside by like that much. That was the right call of the ball. Right now it's 2-1 on Kyle Schwarber, and that's another strike, so it's 2-2. One out currently right now, so we'll see what will happen here. Oh yeah, tomorrow night with Gigantic Saturday, we're going to introduce one new element. And down the line in Foul, we're going to introduce a new element tomorrow night. One contestant will spin to possibly win a whole bunch of cash and a new car. It's going to be, I don't know, what do you call it? Here, let me look it up here. It's in my notes here on my computer. Which, for those of you who don't know, this show is based on the popular Hispanic television show Sábado Gigante, which ran for 53 years on Univision, or however you say it, Univision or whatever. So yeah, and okay, yeah, so this is what this show is based off of, but because, you know, since I upload multiple videos on Fridays and Saturdays, I thought, you know, why don't we just, you know, make it into one gigantic night, you know, kind of like what they did. You know, they were on for 3 hours every night, full count right now. Let's see what happens. He called time. Of course, the Houston crowd ain't gonna like that. So yeah, it's sort of based on that. So now we're gonna take some of the elements from that show and kind of put it and mix it around in this show, along with some new stuff. So, or with stuff like this. You know what? You feel me? Oh, strike. Okay, that's 2 outs now. Swing and a miss for the strike, I should say. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to that last pitch. I was, kind of focused on this. The, we're gonna bring the segment Finale de Automobile. That's that was what it was called. Where they, basically played for cars. So yeah, that's kind of how we're gonna do it. There was one where they spun a wheel, kind of around. They spun a wheel and they won money and stuff, and you could win a car there. So yeah, Reese Hoskins is now up to bat now, and first pitch is down low, ball number 1. So, yeah. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. For now. Still tied up, folks. Oh, swung at that one, but it went behind him. That's ball number 2. Or foul ball strike 1. That's what I should say. Here, let me get my little seat to the game. Alright. Now I'm sitting down here. Hoskins pops it up. Oh, he almost bobbled it. Oh my God, he almost bobbled it. Holy crap. Oh my God. All right, so now we go to the bottom of the 9th. McCormick, Maldonado, and Altuve are due up here in the bottom of the 9th. I don't know. I mean, I kind of hope, but don't hope at the same time we go to extra innings. Because if we go to extra innings, I don't really have anything else planned, to be honest with you. But, sometimes I probably should plan stuff ahead, just in case, all the segments, I was done with, sort of like a talk show, kind of like, okay. So, yeah. Tomorrow night should be a fun one, I'll tell you that. Yeah. So yeah, 5-5 heading to the bottom of the 9th. I don't want to make predictions on who I think is gonna win, but because every time I always am with friends or family members and I make bets on a game, they usually turn out to be wrong. So I don't want to make a bet that's gonna make me look like a stupid person at all. You feel me? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we've been going on now for almost half an hour, so yeah. Currently, right now, it is a quarter to 11 here in the central, or here in the Midwest, I should say. Almost a new day out in New York. In fact, 15 minutes away from a new day there in New York from Saturday. Saturday, best day of the week, best day to because in the UK they always put all the big programming on Saturday night, and they get the large audiences, like Strictly Come Dancing, which is the British version of Dancing with the Stars. I think The Voice is going on right now in the UK too. So yeah, they got all the good shows going on Saturday nights, all the best shows, I should say. Unfortunately, it's not like that here in the US. Usually programming that gets the highest ratings usually comes on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or a Monday. It never really comes on a Saturday because everyone's out, especially this time now with college football and stuff. I mean, ratings for TV shows other than college football are usually pretty low. But I've seen some pretty low rated college football games this year, too. I could be just from, crap scheduling. Uh, you never know. Right now, Chaz McCormick is up at the plate right now. The count is 0-1. I just thought of something I could talk about. Some TV shows that I watch, that I'm watching currently right now. They're all on cable TV. They're not. I'm not really big into the whole streaming thing yet. I'm still watching regular TV. I mean, but we do have streaming sites or streaming services. We're just sort of saving those for backup until all the networks are gone. We just watch regular cable television. I mean, Pluto TV is a good one because they got a bunch of channels. I mean, they got channels dedicated to shows and stuff like that, and their Game Show Network's main competitor, Buzzer, they basically air both on cable TV and on streaming too. They basically airing on TV on streaming. And I think that's pretty cool. Because we don't have Buzzer on cable, so that was an excellent thing. Plus, they got Let's Make a Deal and Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and Deal or No Deal and Price is Right, old Barker episodes from the early 80s. They all got their own channels. Plus, we watch all the courtroom stuff, all the courtroom channels like TV Courtroom, Judge Nosy, just regular Nosy too. So yeah. On Nosy, we watched some of the old episodes of Jerry Springer. Boy, oh boy. And Chaz McCormick just struck out there. So yeah. The only really streaming thing I watch is Pluto TV and Freevee too, because it has the new Judge Judy show on there, Judy Justice. So yeah, and my mom loves Cheaters, and that's on there too. Other than that, that's really all the streaming stuff we watch. I mean, we did watch the Thursday night football game last night on Prime Video, which that'll pretty much be the only reason why we watch Prime Videos to watch the Thursday night football game, even though the quality of the broadcast is crap. I mean, this was the first game, or the Ravens Buccaneers game was the first game I watched last night since, the first one. Even when my Chiefs were playing on Thursday night football, we didn't watch that. I mean, Al Michaels is great, and so is Kurt Herbstreit, but the quality, the pictures and stuff, I thank God I was in the majority opinion there on that one. But yeah, that's for but other shows watch. We basically pretty much watch all game shows and reality TV competition shows. The Masked Singer, The Voice that are going on right now. I watch those. Let's see, what else do I watch? Celebrity Wheel of Fortune and Celebrity Jeopardy. We watch those. Let's see, what else am I thinking of? There's really nothing else right now on TV that we watch. We basically just watch, stuff that interests us on cable, and then we basically flip over to Pluto TV. That's pretty much all we watch until the news turns on. Oh yeah, we watch daytime TV too. I pretty much watch a lot of daytime TV, like all the court shows. The new You Bet Your Life with Kevin Eubanks and Jay Leno. That is awesome. I love that show. Let's Make a Deal. In fact, it comes on right before You Bet Your Life here in Sioux City, Iowa. So that's kind of fun. I get 2 hours of TV, and then Judge Judy reruns air after You Bet Your Life. So that's 3 hours of straight television. I can just set the remote down and not touch it. Of course, I don't get to watch Let's Make a Deal because I'm at school because it airs at It rings at 3:07, but I usually don't leave till about 3:20ish. So I basically pretty much just missed the first episode. Watch an episode. So yeah. All right, full count, people. Full count. Hold on, where's the remote? I'm gonna see if we can get caught up with the live feed at all. He gets behind a little bit. Okay, yeah, because he just struck out. Because I'm also watching this, and it was still 2-2 when that happened. So that's why. See, that's the thing. We suck. I suck. That sucks. The TV now instead of hooking up the cable, we got we basically rely on the internet for that. And when the internet goes out, well, we got no TV. So yeah. All right, Jose Altuve's up to bat. I think he's the one to. I mean, they do have like a 5 to 10 second delay from live, which I understand that, but I shouldn't be seeing a strikeout when it's 2 and then 3-2. Like that pitch was down low for ball number 1. So yeah. Swing and a miss, 1-2 now. You might have just heard him say that, but I'm just looking up some right now on here. One, two. Fouled away. Oh. I got like a better chair than this. Because the stool, oh god, it's so uncomfortable. La 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 la. Oh, and I'm also a huge fan. Speaking of Hispanic TV, another thing to watch at television. Let it drop! They let it drop! Oh, I thought we were going to extra innings. Well, we still might with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth and Altuve at first, but yeah. Yeah, another TV show that I watch in Spanish is called Caso Cerrado. That's probably my favorite of all the Spanish TV that I watch. Because it's a court show. I love court shows, and they do it a lot differently than how we do it here in the U.S. But I love seeing it, though, to be honest with you. It entertains me, is what it does. Wow, I can't believe they just let it drop like that. Jeremy Pena now is up to bat. Yeah, I can't believe they just let it drop like that. Like, holy crap. But, yeah. So, you think we're going to extra innings here? I hope not. Ball way outside. Altuve to second, and he is safe. Ball boy. Well, he barely got there. He basically got there when the ball was there. I don't know. They might challenge that. Oh. Ooh, boy. That's awfully close. Well, see, the ball sort of went right past Altuve. Like, it like hit his leg, and then the base runner, or the second baseman, caught it. Kind of at the same time. And let's see. Yeah, it goes off his leg, and then he kind of like gloves it up on his leg like that. I don't know. I think I'm not an umpire, but yeah, off the leg and the glove. Jeez, well, here's the angle. I'm really gonna decide it. Oh god, that's way too close for my liking. I don't know. That to me could go either way. I mean, if he's out, we go to extra innings. But okay, they pop. Boy, I don't know. That's way too close. I honestly could not tell you on that one. Cause like the ball was partly in his glove, but Altuve had not hit the bag yet. So like, God, I don't know how many times they can show it, and like, well, see, they have to slow it down. Okay, let's see it. Yeah, see, it's partially in the glove, but Altuve's not at the plate or at the bag, rather. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they could overturn that one. That honestly, that could have gone either way. To be completely honest with you, but holy moly. Altuve's at second with 2 outs. Hanging out the plate. Still. Boy, oh boy. A base hit could pretty much. A base hit into outfield would pretty much. Well, obviously, the base hit would be out into the outfield, but, you know. I don't know. If Altuve runs fast enough, he could very easily get the plate. So just as long as it's a base hit, I mean, in the right fielder or whoever doesn't make any errors. Oh, a drive to right. And, oh, he caught it! Holy, oh my God. Oh, what a freaking catch that was. Wow. Wow. We had to the 10th. We are going to extra innings, people. Woo! Extra innings with Ronnie Vadine. That's a new segment here on Gigantic Friday. So yeah, this whole Gigantic Friday, Gigantic Saturday, Gigantic holiday marathon, Gigantic. We got special intros. Of course, the main theme is now the Big Brother Case song, which is one of the best themes throughout the world, and then excuse me, the Gigantic Sunday theme and the Gigantic Holiday theme will be the Australia version of Big Brother. So yeah, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but kind of like with the set, we kind of went by over the years of Big Brother. Like the colors that they used. Like Series 3, they used orange, lime green, and white. Well, I didn't have any lime green streamers, so we just had to go with the orange and just the regular green. The next Series 4, it was a rainbow one, so that was what I was going to do for that. But of course, because of the cramp, really bad cramp that I couldn't really walk on this leg yesterday. What you can't see though is just off frame here is that there's this yellow streamer, because as you know, this used to be all green and yellow back here, but we have this yellow streamer. Now this is because I cannot get this down to save my life, because like I don't want to like cut it, but you know what, we could cut it. The scissors is right there. I could very easily cut it off, but like the tape and whatever stuff I leave, that's still up on the string. So that's why I'm keeping it like it is. I mean, none of y'all can see it anyway. So like, yeah. So yeah, we now head to the 10th. Oh boy, this basically will decide it right here. I think the game ends in the 10th inning. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see here. But they're going to have JT Real Muto at bat here. I mean, that one Houston and Seattle game went 18 innings last Saturday or whenever that was. So, I don't know. We could be here all night. It could be a very late night around here. You never know. Oh, boy. So now the count's 1-1. My oh my. Alright, 1-1's the pitch. Or well, that's the count right now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. I feel like my knee's gonna pop here in a minute. As if I need to be hurt anymore. Quick pitch, 2-2. Ooh, pitch was down low there. It was a bouncer. And it's a full count now. I'm surprised Castellanos hasn't hit a home run yet. I mean, Jerry Lee Lewis died today, so I mean, somebody big in rock and roll. And Castellanos hasn't hit a home run yet. I mean, he is up to bat after this, so. Well, no, it's Harper and then Castellanos. Because it seems like he loves to hit home. Oh, there's a drive to right. Oh, and it's gone. It's gone. Real Muto. And the Phillies have just taken the lead here in the 10th. A 1-run lead for the Phillies in the 10th. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now this is where things have just gotten interesting. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm picking the Phillies to win the World Series this year. I mean, they just have it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Houston too, but like they've already won. What is it now? Twice or 3 times in the past 5 years. I mean, I'm getting kind of tired of seeing them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, their success has been absolutely incredible to watch. I mean, I've seen it unfold, in the World Series, and also during the regular season, Just time they took a step back a little bit. I mean, especially with the whole cheating scandal thing. I mean, first pitch to Harper's a swing and a miss. All right. Bryce Harper's up to bat now, people. Things could get interesting real quick. First pitch was at 98 miles an hour, and it was a swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. Oh my God! Now we got Ken Rosenthal interviewing JT Real Muto. He just scored the home run, as you know. Yeah, the little quick interviews like that. Might as well. I mean, But what happens if Houston scores a home run? Ken's just gonna have to go running all the way down into the other bullpen, or not the bullpen. That's the pitcher's thing. Dum dum. Uh, dugout. That's right. God, I could not think of that at all for some reason. The word dugout did not hit my brain until just then. Harper, a drive into left center. And I thought he would go for two, but I guess he's just gonna stay there at first. I mean, they'll take it. I'll take that. All right, so that brings up Nick Castellanos. So we'll see if he hits a home run here. Jerry Lee Lewis died today. Leslie Jordan died earlier this week. Let's see if he homers. it's that. It's that. I mean, Castellanos did bring in Reese Hoskins earlier in the fourth, so I mean, he did bring some runs home, but it's obviously not a home run yet. So yeah. Oh, swing and a miss for strike one. I know you guys like the busted clipboard I got here. I got yellow tape. I mean, it's fine. The red tape's down there, but here, should we do that actually? Take the yellow tape off and then just put the red tape over it. It'd look nicer. Castellanos drives one to second. They get Harper out there, and the throw to first was not in time. So Castellanos makes it on first with the single. Yeah, I mean, the yellow tape's been on here now for like 2 years. But we got red tape down here. Well, at least I thought we did. I don't see it down here now. It was down there. I don't know where it's at now, but now they got Alec Bohm up there now. Oh, and won the count. So yeah, tomorrow night we'll have the Ronnie show, and then we'll have Big Saturday Night going on there. Yeah, unfortunately, we were gonna have a show called Ronnie Vadin's bloopers and practical jokes, which would be just like funny videos along with TV show bloopers and stuff. But I've not gotten an episode prepared yet, unfortunately, so that's why you haven't seen an episode of that just yet, even though it's been in schedules and stuff. I mean, that show is still not ready yet to be, and it was just going to be on Saturdays on game days, but now, well, at least this one will, Saturdays on game days, but the $1 million drop will be every Friday now during the season. So yeah. Boom. Bounces one on over to Bregman on to first. Gets Bohm out there at first. So now we got 2 outs now. Here in the top of the 10th. Yeah, just swoops it up and throws it on over across. Whoa. My computer's going berserk. just ignore what it. Just ignore that, okay? They just got to commercial like that. Okay, well. All right. Okay. 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 Let's see here. Well, while we're still at it, I do have some flash games that we could play. So we'll play Face the Devil. This is from the Joker's Wild. Wait, no. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is from the Joker's Wild. So basically what it is that it's a big slot machine we got here. So here we go. 275 and 25. So just like that, you get 300. Just like the bonus game from the original Joker's Wild. 25 devil and 100. Well, I mean, and this could be one of the car games too we do. It doesn't always necessarily have to be the wheel. 25, devil and 50. Well, I'm planning on doing a Joker's Wild pilot, so this would be perfect for that. 25, 25, 25! Just like that, it's $1,000. Pretty darn good. Alright, let's play again. 50, 50, and 50! Oh my god! That's twice! Yeah. Alright, we're gonna hurry it up now, because it just got back from break, so... 50, 25, and the devil! Oh my god! Wow. Next commercial break, we'll play, the tic-tac-toe bonus game. Oh, shoot. Then I just exited out all that, so that's just great. Alright. We'll play Beat the Dragon. During the next commercial break. Not right now. But I do have that ready. So... Alright. Hold on, I sneeze coming up here. Woo! Apologize. Oh, I think there's another one coming up here. I'm okay. Stop pops it up. Or looks like is Bregman gonna go for it? No, the netting was in the way. Hit the net first. Couldn't really get to it there. So yeah, tomorrow night we got Sioux City and Fargo, Game 2 of their weekend series. Plus we'll have live reactions of Game 2 of the World Series here. Tomorrow night we'll be back in Houston for that. 1-1 pitch. Was popped up behind there for strike number 2. Man, we have just crossed the hour mark of us being on air. It is 11:16 right now here in the Midwest. So it's going to be a late night around here. A late night indeed. Oh, okay, there we go. 1-2, the count. The pitch. Outside. Ball number 2. Castellanos was going to run to third, but just decided not to at the last minute, I guess. Yeah, we were originally scheduled to start this at 10 o'clock, like I said earlier, but, you know, we were still out and about I mean, we did get kind of a late start to being on shares so I kind of expected that it was going to be delayed. Fouled it away again, so it's still 2-2. Ow! Shoot, what in the world did I do? I like pitched my big toe between the glass that I'm standing on right now and the concrete floor. I put it here because the glass sort of warms up my feet. It's just a big temperate glass circle. Ball goes down, so it's a full count. Yeah, but it keeps my feet warm, so that's why it's here. So helps keep my feet warm because the concrete's cold, so that means I won't have to wear like any like sandals, or I do have some slippers, some camouflage slippers that I still use. In fact, I even sometimes wear them when I'm even on the glass. So yeah, but the glass, if I'm ever barefoot, it keeps my feet, from getting cold. So ball's outside again, so he walks, boom, and that will bring up. Oh no, excuse me, that's Bryson Stott. Excuse me. So now I'll bring up Gene Segura. Who knows? Will this game end tonight? Or will we have to start a new day before the game's over? I hope not. Well, in fact, in the East Coast, they've already started a new day, so. Technically, it's a new day when this game will end, but for 75% of the country, it's not gonna be, so. I don't know. I didn't even try to dab there, but I feel like I kind of did do a dab. Here we go. You just saw that live at 11:19 p.m. Central Standard Time. 0-1 the count to Segura. Drives it to right. It's fouled. Yeah, here, I'll dab again. Here, I'll even do like a high kick. I probably shouldn't do it with my right foot because my foot's still kind of. You can still feel where I kind of You can still feel where the cramp was, but it doesn't hurt anymore. Then I got a cramp in my left foot or my left leg too, right at the same time as I got a cramp in this one too. So that was just great, and it's popped up. Oh, Vasquez couldn't get in time. He kind of slid when he got to the dirt there, but yeah. Oh, game 2 starts an hour earlier tomorrow. Oh, I didn't even know that until just now. So I thought it was all 8 p.m. Eastern, but tomorrow night, unless that's when coverage starts of the game, that might be when coverage starts. Because that would make sense considering that Fox has college football at 11 and then at 2:30, so that kind of makes sense that pregame would start. And they called time on that. So yeah, but yeah, you could. I mean, my left leg is completely healed from the cramp, but I had 2 cramps in each leg at the same time. I know I stretched out the left one, and that one hurt too, but that only lasted for 30 seconds. I mean, but the right one, oh my god, I could not. I said ow about 35 times before I could say something else. Oh, okay, well. The hit was, Segura hit the ball and was caught by Bregman. So, Astros have a chance to walk it out. Alvarez, Bregman, and Tucker do up here in the top, in the bottom of the 10th. I got up at 6:45 this morning, and I took a 2-hour nap from 4:30 to 6:30. So, obviously, I'm most likely going to go to sleep after this. Maybe. I don't know. All right. So, we're going to play the Beat the Dragon game on here. We'll play a few games of that. Alright, let's mix them around. This is the tic-tac-toe bonus round. This could potentially be another car game. Tack. Alright, so if we get tick, we automatically win the grand. 150. We have to get to $1,000 without hitting the dragon. Number 1. Alright, well, we got the 2 lower amounts. Oh, we got the 3 lowest amounts, so we've doubled our bank. Let's go number 5. Yeah! 5 for $500! And the 1,000 plus the car. Oh god, my knee almost popped. I felt it too. Let's reveal it. Where was the dragon? Oh, it was behind number 6. Well, we'll mix them up again. We'll play some more. Number 3. Tack! Ooh. Let's try number 2. Oh, 150. Well, we'll go number 8. 250. Number 4. Ah! Then we hit the dragon, which means we lost all of the money. All the money that we did have. Alright. Let's see if the tack's still at number 3. Oh my gosh, it has not moved for 3 games. 400. 9. 400. Right in the middle to end it? Nope, not quite. This one will, though. Yeah! There we go. Tick. Alright, number 6. Well, let's see if... Oh, it's $100 this time. That's okay. Number 7. Tick. Well, if we got tack, that's $1,000. Ooh, tic-tac-toe. Got us 500. Doing it that way. 150. Alright, number 9. Oh, we lost it all. Well, that's okay. Alright, David Robertson. Now I'll try to get the Phillies the win here to close it out. Astros, we'll see what happens. Anything could happen here. Oh, Edmundo Sosa just took over at 3rd place, or at 3rd base. I think that's the only switch we got going on. So I'll put him on the lineup here. So he is replacing Alec Bohm. Alvarez swings it to the right, and that one is fouled. Jordan Alvarez is up at the plate now. Right now, let's see, when we take a look at NHL scores, right now at the end of the 2nd, the Jets are leading the Coyotes 2-1. And the Canucks are leading the Penguins 3-1. 4:01 left to go in the 3rd. Those are the only current NHL games that are going on right now. Ooh, that pitch went all the way into the seats there. That was foul. Ooh, I could watch my own live stream. It is a bit delayed, though. Like, see, you hear that? It repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats. This is cool. But you can hear sort of that ringing noise, though, and it's really annoying. It's kind of annoying me, though, not gonna lie. Oh, it's so cool! Alright, it is a bit creepy, though. Yeah, there it goes! I love it, but I don't love it at the same time. 1 and 2 is the count. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna get away from this now. So yeah, we are on a little bit of a delay there, obviously. world do I got going? All right, my phone's all screwed up now. Okay, we're good. All counts 1 and 2. Bottom of the 10th. Uh-oh. Check swing. Well, Philly's 2 outs away from winning game 1, or taking game 1 here. Yeah, back to the U.S. or back to the NHL now. The Coyotes, they're in like a 6,000 seat arena, and I haven't seen like a new game from there or whatever, or I haven't seen what a game looks like. Like it's a small arena. I think they're using the University of Arizona's hockey rink because they're out of Gila River. Oh my gosh! Wow. Hey, the building's pretty full. That's surprising for an Arizona game. It is a pretty packed crowd there. That's probably more than they ever got at Gila River. Well, when it wasn't playoff time. A 1 pitch is outside, so now it is 1 and 1. Yeah, it's a pretty nice arena. I mean, it looks like they filled it up. I mean, there were a few empty seats, but looks like they've done a pretty good job of filling that up. Because, Arizona, they've had attendance problems for a long time. I mean, it is kind of because of their mediocre success, but I mean, they haven't been the greatest team, but they certainly haven't been the worst team. Bregman fires it to left, and it's off the wall. He'll go to second, and yeah, they're just going to keep them there. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find Coyotes home game here. That might have even been the home opener too. Let me see if I can look it up here. I don't think it was their home opener. It was their home opener then. Okay. So tonight is their home opener. Oh, that's funny. Their arena is called Mullet Arena, which mullets are a big thing in hockey. Well, they used to be. They're not as big as they once were, but. So Kyle Tucker is up to bat now, bottom of the 10th with 1 out. Bregman at second. Pitch is just a little low. Muy poco. Yeah, you just heard them. They haven't scored a run since the 3rd inning. During that time, they were up 5-0, and the Phillies came back, and now they lead 6-5. Huh? I don't know. Oh, chops it foul, 0-2. Yeah, I'm just looking it up. Arizona did not win a game during the preseason at all. They played, like 7 preseason games or whatever, and they lost all of them. Oh, baby. Okay, well, they did win 2. Wait, no, that's regular season. Obviously, I don't know what in the world I'm looking at. 1-2 pitch. Down, it's 2-2. Hey! did not lose, or they did not win one game in the preseason. Boy, oh boy. Two. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Oh, well. It was a check swing. So now there's 2 outs. Bottom of the 10th. Bregman's at second. Like I said earlier, a base hit would pretty much do it if Bregman can run fast enough. Well, at least if they get it to the wall back there, a base hit into the wall, then that will do it. Gurriel's up at the plate now. Perfect. Yeah, perfect pitch. That's exactly what I was going to say, but Joe Davis took the words right out of my mouth there. A 1 outside. Alright, here we go. Well, a base hit to the wall would bring Bregman in, but that would only tie it, though. I wouldn't win it. And of course, if either one of them get out, I mean, that will pretty much be the ball game. Well, in fact, that will be the ball game. 2-1! Outside again, 3-1. Could we have 2 runners on the bases by the time this at-bat is done? Gurriel outside and he walked him. Holy cow. Oh boy, well. I think the pressure's getting to Robertson right now, people. I honestly think the pressure's starting to get to him a little bit. Well, man, oh man, this has been quite the game, I'll tell you that right now. I mean, we still got tomorrow night, too, so, like, I don't want to be up too late tonight, because we still got to prepare for stuff going on tomorrow, so, but tomorrow night's gigantic marathon. So now they got a pitch hitter up there, and Lemon Alemda's Diaz up there right now. He's pinch hitting. Oh God, it's loose. It got away. So Bregman moved to third. Well, each one of them moved to base. That is not the position the Phillies want to be in right now, people. They got two runners at second and third now. Oh boy. Well, this game will end in either one of 2 ways with here in the 10th. Either Houston will score and win it, or somehow Robertson gets his crap together and realizes there's a game. Oh my god, and he almost hit him in the head, too. It would have been the shoulder, but either way, it almost hit him. That would have loaded the bases right there. I mean, McCormick's at deck. Too well pit. Oh, it did hit. Oh, they're saying he leaned into it. Wow. Oh yeah, yep. He leaned into that one. I mean, like a little bit, but yeah, because he stuck his elbow out there. Yeah, I think that was a good call. Oh yeah, he's even like, oh yeah, I definitely. Yeah, oh god, the Houston garage is going nuts. Alondes Diaz now. Oh god, I could never ever pronounce his first name for some reason. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. 3-1 the count. Oh my god. I just wonder what Phillies fans are thinking right now and what Houston fans are thinking right now. Because my team, the Dodgers, are already out. Base hit. Oh, well, no, it wasn't really a base hit. Oh, yeah. It was a ground ball. They sent it to first, and yep. That'll do it. 6-5, the final. Phillies take game one of the World Series. It took 10 innings to do so, but they got it. We want to thank you all so much for joining us for the hour and 23 minutes we were on here. I did not expect we were going to go that long. I thought we were only going to go until maybe like a quarter before 11. I thought that was pretty much when we were going to end. But no, we went a whole 45 minutes longer, almost an hour longer than I kind of expected we would. But we'll be back here tomorrow night at 8:30, 7:30 Central. We'll have the Ronnie show right before at 8/7 Central. We'll be talking about sports and stuff like that. So tomorrow night when we come on air, we'll listen to whatever is left in the second period, in the third period of the Musketeers and Fargo game. That will be Curtis Anderson, the radio voice of the Musketeers. He'll provide the play-by-play for that, and during intermission and during breaks, we'll have updates on Game 2 of the World Series. That'll be going on tomorrow night. Then once the Fargo game ends, we'll focus our attention on Game 2, and then end the night once Game 2 is over. We'll have that new wheel game, like I said, we would have to end it. We got one of our stuffed animal buddies coming down here, so it's going to be a way longer night than it was. It could be, up to 3 hours, so yeah, I mean, this one was only an hour and 25 minutes, but it could be double that time tomorrow night. So, yeah, either way, I'll be here. I'll be here. So, you can always count on me. Not always. You can count on me being here most of the time for these live streams. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching us. Have a great rest of your night, or what's the last, 15 minutes of the new day, of Friday, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Get some sleep. We'll be back here tomorrow. Bye bye.